Flash briefing.
Jamie, here's your flash briefing.
There it is.
In NPR News.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Corva Coleman. President Biden is headed for Arizona. He'll tour a plant that makes critical components for semiconductor chips. When asked why he's not visiting the southern U.S. border, Biden says the plant represents a key investment in American manufacturing.
There's a more important thing going on. They're going to invest billions of dollars in a new enterprise in the state.
The Taiwanese-owned plant will invest billions more dollars in its Arizona manufacturing
I just
complex.
want to see how they make
Earlier
things
this year,
before I
Biden
die.
signed
Okay?
legislation
Tiny
to
things
boost
like computer
semiconductor chip production in the U.S. Chips
what
are
that was.
essential components of many goods, from military weapons to washing machines.
Don't you
The
ever want to
suspect
just go
accused
tour a
in last
factory?
month's
I
attack
can
on
do
a
that
gay
now I'm
nightclub in
president.
Colorado
I could have done
Springs
anyway, but
has
I
been
had
formally
paid a lot more
charged.
money.
Anderson Aldrich faces charges of murder, assault, and hate crimes. Witnesses say patrons at the nightclub subdued the suspect
You know, some
before
people be
police
playing golf
arrived.
as the president.
The
Some
polls
people
are
be
open in
touring
Georgia.
factories.
Voters are casting ballots in a runoff election for the U.S. Senate. Incumbent Democrat Raphael Warnock is facing Republican challenger Herschel Walker. From member station WABE, Susanna Capilouto reports.
Despite drizzling rain, people lined up early at several polling places around Atlanta. Clarice Mackey was in line with about 60 other voters at the Metropolitan Library in southwest Atlanta. She says she tried to vote early last week.
I started coming Monday, and every day the line was wrapped around the parking lot. So, I said, well, I'm going to leave and go in early, and I'll be there at 6:30 when the polls open.
For this runoff election, Georgia only held 1 week of mandatory early voting instead of the usual 3. Nearly 2 million people voted last week.
Crazy.
For NPR News, I'm Susanna Capilouto in Atlanta.
Congressional leaders will award the
Can you say
Congressional Gold
cricket?
Medal today to law
One
enforcement
vote to
officers
vote
who
instead of
defended
3.
the U.S. Capitol during the insurrection last year. NPR's Giles Snyder has more.
The top House
Sounds
and
like the
Senate
votes
leaders
went in their
will
favor
award
and they wanted to cut
Congress's
everybody
highest
short.
honor during a ceremony in the Capitol
sounds like.
Rotunda. The medals are to be displayed at the headquarters
Cut
of
2
both
weeks
the
off the
Capitol
voting time
Police
because
and
the votes
Washington,
are
D.C.'s
right where we like
Metropolitan
them. Let's be
Police,
done.
and also at the Capitol and the
No way
Smithsonian
they could catch up
Institution.
in
Congress voted to
they
award
might
the
be able to
medals more
catch us
than
in
a
those
year
next 2
ago.
weeks, so
There were
let's
no
get rid of
Republican
those.
objections when the Senate
Nothing
approved the
suspicious about
legislation on a
that.
voice vote. And while the bill enjoyed overwhelming support in the House, 21 House Republicans voted against it. Dozens of officers sustained
So in the
serious
first
injuries
week, the
during the
votes
January
looking
6th
good
attack.
like you
Others
wanted.
have
So
struggled
we're
with
just going to
trauma
cancel the other 2
and
weeks of
have
voting
died by
yet?
suicide since the
Okay.
attack. Kyle Snyder, NPR News.
On Wall Street, stocks
Nobody
are
else
lower.
suspects
The
they-
Dow Jones
nah,
Industrial
they
Average is
want to talk
down
about
more
it
than
either.
200 points at 33,738. The Nasdaq is down 1.5%. This is NPR. California's governor
only
wants
Georgia.
to limit
I mean,
what
come
oil
on.
companies can charge for a gallon of gas after multiple price spikes this year. From member station Cap Radio in Sacramento, Nicole Nixon reports.
Many oil companies posted record profits this fall, while gas prices in California surged beyond $6 a gallon. That led Governor Gavin Newsom to accuse them of price gouging.
I'm not opposed to profits. You just can't take advantage of them, particularly taking advantage of people when they're struggling
leading-
and suffering.
He
You know, they're
unveiled
following
draft
the
legislation
government's
to limit
example
industry
there.
profit margins, though it doesn't include specific caps yet.
Just hike the interest
Oil
rates.
industry
Just hike
groups
the
say
interest
their
rate.
prices are high because it's hard to do business in California.
They're following
as
your
the state
example, so that's
prioritizes
what
a
they're doing.
shift to
Hiking the gas
renewable
prices
energy.
as soon as the
For
interest
NPR
rates are
News,
lowered.
I'm Nicole
Just like
Nixon
the
in
government did to
Sacramento.
them.
There's a general strike underway in Iran. Some protesters have been seeking an end to the rule
They're
of
following
religious
your
clearance.
dumb examples.
Demonstrators have been in the streets
What
ever
we
since
really
the
need
death
is
this
some
year of a young
honorable
woman
people
in the custody
to
of
take
Iran's
the
morality
reins and lead the
police.
place.
She allegedly wore her
country.
headscarf incorrectly. Iranian women have since
We
played
don't
a
have
leading
any
role
honest,
in the demonstrations.
honorable
At the World Cup
human
today in
beings
Qatar,
to
it's the
vote
last
in.
day of the round of 16 matches.
Not the
Morocco
choices
faces
you give
Spain,
us.
Portugal takes
Anyway.
on Switzerland. The winners will advance to the quarterfinals. Many people are watching Portuguese superstar Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, somebody
He
in that
appeared
will change the entire
irritated in
country.
the game against
How could one
South
change
Korea
the entire
when he was
country?
subbed out.
What
A
do we have a
recent
lot of in
poll
this
by
country?
a Portuguese
Roads.
newspaper
What?
suggested
They need
that
work.
many of his
Oh,
fellow citizens
so-
don't want him to
and people
play
need
for the
jobs,
national team.
and those types
I'm
of
Cora
jobs
Coleman,
have
NPR News
benefits.
in Washington.
So you want to create good jobs for the
You
economy and
love
everything
NPR podcast.
with
Who
benefits.
doesn't? Now there's a
Increase the
new
road
way to
workers,
support public
and guess what
media.
that does? It
NPR
affects the roads
Plus.
across the
Enjoy
entire country,
sponsor-free
makes them
listening
better,
and bonus
less
episodes
damage
from
on
some of
automobiles.
NPR's most
I've seen
popular
roads with
podcasts,
ruts in
all
them this
in
freaking
one
deep.
convenient
Come
package.
on, man.
Get started at
Highways with ruts in them
plus.npr.org.
down in
Get a little,
Louisiana.
get a lot with NPR
Not getting
Plus.
worked on.
In NASA news, NASA Administrator Bill Nelson has named Bradley Flick director of the agency's Armstrong Flight Research Center in Edwards,
We want to build
California,
a strong
effective immediately.
economy. And
The
country.
administrator also has named Dave Mitchell to fill
Fix
the
the
role
roads.
as acting director of NASA's
Direct the
Goddard
money
Space
towards that.
Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, effective January 1st.
I mean, that's just one way.
NASA will
One thing
provide
you
live
can do.
coverage of the Artemis I uncrewed Orion spacecraft to
That affects
return
everybody.
flyby of the moon on Monday,
And
December
when
5th,
the roads are
as
good,
well as its return to
they're
Earth
not
on
constantly
Sunday, December
shut down
11th.
this road this day. Shut down this road this day. Shut down this road this way.
NASA has awarded the Architect and Engineer Services contract for environmental compliance and restoration services to Jacobs Engineering Group Incorporated of Dallas to provide environmental compliance, monitoring, and remediation services at the Santa Susana Field Laboratory, SSFL, located in Ventura County, California. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station will conduct a pair of U.S.
You
spacewalks
wouldn't
in
just be
December to
creating jobs,
install
you'd be
rollout
creating
solar
good
arrays to
jobs with
increase
benefits.
electrical power in support of station operations
much
and
you could do.
scientific research.
That's one example.
NASA Administrator
I'm not
Bill
giving you the
Nelson
other
welcomed
example.
Vice President Kamala
Because you'll just
Harris
use
and
that
French
example
President Emmanuel Macron
elect
to
some
NASA
idiot.
headquarters in Washington
Well, we're
Wednesday.
going to do this.
In
We're going to do
weather.
it this way. Just like this guy
Right
on
now in
YouTube said.
Seattle, it's
but
38 degrees Fahrenheit
You
with
elect
mostly
the
cloudy
dummies that ain't
skies.
going to do it.
Today's forecast has
That's what I
showers,
see.
with a high of 40 degrees and a low of 39 degrees. From NASA. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson has named Bradley Flick
I'll save
director
my
of the
other
agency's Armstrong Flight Research Center in
I don't know
Edwards,
if any of y'all
California,
deserve-
effective immediately. The administrator also has
People
named
do.
Dave Mitchell to fill the role as acting director of NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, effective January 1st. NASA will provide live coverage of the Artemis I uncrewed Orion spacecraft to return flyby of the moon on Monday, December 5th, as well as its return to Earth on Sunday, December 11th. NASA has awarded the Architect and Engineer Services contract for environmental compliance and restoration services to Jacobs Engineering Group Incorporated of Dallas to provide environmental compliance, monitoring, and remediation services at the Santa Susana Field Laboratory, SSFL, located in Ventura County, California. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station will conduct a pair of U.S. spacewalks in December to install rollout solar arrays to increase electrical power in support of station operations and scientific research. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson welcomed Vice President Kamala Harris and French President Emmanuel Macron to NASA headquarters in Washington Wednesday.
Only because he had to, and
That's
he
all for
welcomes
your
everybody that
flash
comes. Oh my god. Okay, well, tell us a joke, Amazon. Tell us a joke.
If you're writing a mystery about a nose, make sure it ends with a really good snot twist.
Oh, that's not right. Okay, cool. Have a great day, everybody. I gotta go install some windows on a second-story apartment on a cold, freezing ladder in the snow at 30 degrees outside. It's not snowing, but it did. Now it's ice snow. Looks like snow, but it's really ice. Have fun. Peace out. Love. Prosper. Happy holidays.